Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Football Manager 2019, the rebuild at the Rizaor, and today we begin our foray into European competition for the first time on the site. I've kind of purposely not shown you it yet. We're going to take a quick look at the group, see how things have been going, and then dive on in. So our group is as follows here. The team's right here. So we start today against Palermo at home. We also have Austria Wien and Zenit. It's a fairly winnable group. There were some difficult teams in this draw. I didn't realize Chelsea are in here, Roma. Could have got either of those. Marseille would have been a tough team. So there are definitely some clubs in this. I'm glad we avoided Real Madrid, of course, here. We couldn't have got them. But those teams quite unlucky. I think they ended up in pot 4 somehow. So Real Madrid are in that slot there. Yeah, we start against Palermo, then we get these other guys as we go. Couple things before we get into it. Let's take a look and see how it's gone since we left. We still do not have a league point. We got beat 3-1 away at Betis. I think, honestly, in both these games, not just this one, it's kind of frustrating because we definitely played better. We were probably the better team, but we've been giving away some soft goals and not taking our chances, which isn't a good sign this early on in the season. So we'll play Palermo in this game, we'll travel, play Liga in this game after this. We'll hopefully get 3 points on the board and start our push in the league after 2 points in 3 games is not exactly what we're looking for after a 100% preseason. That might explain a bit of a downturn. Doesn't like you to push on too well. One more thing is we have actually made a signing, believe it or not, coming in January. Antonio Marin, the Croatian wonderkid. He popped up in my suggestions as an inside forward on the left hand side. 18 dribbling really caught my eye. 18 dribbling, 18 flair, 15 acceleration, 14 pace. He's agile. He's got a decent enough work rate. His vision's good. There's a couple stats in there, and his mentals aren't ideal, but he looks a player. I got him for overall £10.5 million. I think that's a steal for the 19-year-old. He's only going to get better and better. He could easily start from the very beginning, push Martin Zor to the right-hand side. Depends how things are going with the team at that point, but I'm very excited to get him in. I couldn't afford to move past him and let him slip away before January came, so I wanted to get that deal done straight away. So he's coming in, but that's now for the future. Need to figure out right now, get off to a good start in the Europa League, and then get our league campaign back on track. So we are still, let's see, Serrano is out for another 12 days, 3 weeks. Fosu Mensah was suspended. He is now available to return to the lineup, which is good. I'm going to stick him on the bench. Let me see now. Boveda, he needs to come out, so I'm going to give Pereira probably the game here. Give him his debut. Boveda's kind of niggling with an injury. I played him in the last game, but he's not obviously going to recover quickly enough to play in this one. As I think Mosquera is probably going to have to play there again. Ideally, he'll play Fosu Mensah, but actually I can play Fosu Mensah because he's available. I thought I stuck him on it right back. I'm losing my mind. So Fosu Mensah in that ball-winning slot next to Allen, with Grandsir, Gronley, Martins, and Roland still up top. I think that's just how we're going to have to go with it. I'm going to keep Marçal possibly in there. No, I think I'm going to put Markovic back in for Marçal. Push that back where it belongs. Okay, so this is our lineup. Let's see if it can do the business against the Italians in, like I say, what is our first European tie of the save. It's a very exciting moment. We should be getting out of this group. I was fairly pleased when I saw it come up. I don't think there's any huge difficulties in it in terms of, stumbling blocks. The trip to Zenit will be tough, probably, but outside of that, every single game, well, even that one, but every other game is very winnable. And so I would like to think we can get out of this group, hopefully win it, and get ourselves into the knockout stages in the new year. But we need to get the business done now first, and we're not exactly doing that particularly well so far in the league, so let's not get too ahead of ourselves. As Palermo of the early attack, Rispoli finds Chochev. They're coming right at us here. Allen clears it only as far as Santoro hits one over the bar to get us started here at the Rizaor. We've got thrown in the left-hand side. Cucurella throws it in. Martins finds it. He finds Fosu Mensah back to Cucurella. His cross is blocked, and this is a chance for a counter-attack here for Palermo, I'm sure, as De Graça flies past Fosu Mensah. He makes a good recovering tackle there, as Allen needs to figure out what to do with it. He finds Grandsir on the right-hand side. Grandsir finds Fabio Martins on the left. A nice little switch of the play. He's going to swing this one in. Goes all the way across to Samuel Grandsir, and he gets his first Deportivo goal. We take the lead 1-0. It's a pretty good start. We've taken the lead in every game this season. I think, did we take the lead against Valencia? I can't remember. every other game we did, even the 3-1 Betis defeat. So this doesn't really mean much so far. We need to hold on to it, do that for the first time this season. That would be a big boost to the confidence. As another highlight comes up pretty quickly. Robert has it. He's just kind of hanging around. Finds Cutrell. Hopefully this is a sign that we're just going to build from the back and get ourselves forward. Allen's coming very deep. We're not really doing anything. This is incredibly slow. There's some things that you see. I find it hard to believe you would ever, in a football pitch, see this scene happening, where a centre-back is just standing there not moving. Literally nobody on the pitch is moving. The striker's not going after him. His teammates aren't moving to try and find him. Cutrell punts one over the top. Roland's going to get through there. There's interesting defending. I'll take it though. And Diego Roland slots home for the 3rd time this season. We double our advantage. Some highly suspect Palermo defending, gifting us an opportunity there. And Diego Roland has taken it with both hands. 2-0. Hit the half-hour mark here and it's still fairly comfortable. Nothing else has happened since the last goal has gone in. So it's been, I assume, fairly pedestrian, but see, no shots really, but Palermo haven't come to us either, so I'll take that. We already have the goals. We don't need to open ourselves up, which might have been our mistake the last couple of games. We've been just getting, it's the little things, it's the little mistakes. We've not played badly throughout the game, so hopefully if we can start cutting those out, we can stop letting teams get back at us. So let's tell them as it is. I'm happy with how it's going. I don't want to overcomplicate things too much. Let's just get them back out there and see this one through. Free kick here, Gronley's got it, he swings it in. Oh, what a goal! Oh, I was sure he was just pinging that over the top, but what an absolute bullet from Sigurd Gronley, his first of the year. It's 3-0. Surely we can't throw this away. Look at this. That is an absolute rocket. The goalkeeper gets a hand to it, but he can't keep it out. That's a beautiful free kick, probably the best he's scored yet. 3-0, should be game over. Let's just get this one to the end as Gronley, another free kick, Gronley swings it in, it's cleared away again. There's 4 Palermo bodies rushing out before a single one of ours gets there, and that's not a good sign. They are flying up the field. Their defence is going to have a big task on their hands to stop this one as it gets switched to Digado, who goes in, he hits one, and Artola makes the save, but it's picked up and goes out for a corner. They should have done a lot better with that because they were so much quicker getting out than we were. Got to get back with a little bit more verve and desire than that. As Allen clears one and gets headed back in, and Cutrella clears it hopefully for good at that point. He picks it up and there's the highlight. I thought he might have had a small chance there, but it wasn't to be. Let's try and keep things going on here. It's mistakes like that though. It's not chasing back, getting caught out, easy chances of the opposition to put away. That's what's cost us in recent games. That's what we need to kind of take out every game. We got lucky with that last one that it wasn't a bigger deal. I'm going to bring off Gronley here. What I've done lately, I'm going to put Kike on today. What I did last game was put Roland in there and then played Calvo up top. Just to get him some game time, so I still like to get him in there. Let's bring off Allen, put Geis on in there as well. Save my last sub for a little bit, see who gets any more tired. Everyone else seems to be doing okay. Martins might be the next one to make way, which would, I think, call for the introduction of Calvo, as that's ended up being saved by Artola. He saw it, must have either seen it later, it curled in really late, but he did make the save. So he can't complain too much. There's about 10 minutes left. I'm going to jump in and make that change now. I'm going to put Kike on the left, roll on that AMC, and bring on Calvo up top. I'm still waiting for him to get a goal. I don't think he scored for us yet. He scored a few times on loan in second division last year, which is good. That's why I've kept him. I've sent Sione out on loan to the second division as well. He scored in his debut, which is good to see. Hopefully he can bang some goals in this year and he can be a performer for us next season. But there is full time in this one. A fairly routine 3-0 win sets us off in good standing for our Europa League campaign. Hopefully a sign of things to come. We get out of that pretty quickly. Short turnaround, 3 days we travel to play Leganes. Hopefully now we can bring that momentum into the league and get ourselves off the mark. Join us back for that one. Alright, welcome back. Time to take on Leganes. We're going to kind of get on with things. I'm going to keep Ferrara in. He actually played a very good game last time out. We will, I think... I want to get Baveda on the bench somehow in case this doesn't work out, but I'm not sure how to do that quite yet. Serrano's still not fit enough to come back in. Let's get Baveda on the bench. I don't really want him in there instead of Marçal. So let's take Cartabia off the bench and put Baveda in there. But I'm going to keep him. Alan, everything else is going to stay the same. I'm quite pleased with how it went last time out. We have... This is like the last game of the weekend, but we slipped down to 18th. So the pressure's on quite early. So if we don't come away with the result here, we could be sitting in the relegation zone at the end of a weekend of play. And that's not going to cut it. So we need to make sure we pick things up here exactly where we left off against Palermo and get the win against a team we really should be beating, even though it is away. This isn't a game that I'd expect us to have any trouble with. Betis I can understand, Valencia I can understand, but this one we should be getting the win here as we kick off against the Ganes in our red kit. Let's see if we can make the magic happen. Another highlight here, Pereira on the right hand side, he throws it in there, it's headed clear, but it's picked up by Allen, who comes into the box. He might hit this one himself, he does, it's blocked, and it's kind of just punted away. Oh my gosh, Markovic, what are you doing? If they score here, this will be an absolute travesty as El Neri gets in there. He's not, that is not a penalty. There is this would be the third, oh my god. It's the third VAR penalty we've conceded this season. That one definitely was not. I don't know what's going on there. And we're about to fall behind. Artola gets a hand to it, but can't keep it out. Oh my god. Yeah, we've conceded 3 penalties this season already, which I think seems a little on the excessive side. I don't know about you, but I'm not a fan of that. No keeping that one out for Artola. He did pretty much all he could, but we are now in deep, deep trouble. It's been a game that, again, we're just wasting chances by the looks of it, keeping all the ball. We're not doing anything with it. And now we approach half-time, a goal behind. It's another highlight. This time it's for them by the looks of it. It's Fumble picks it from range. It hits the post. What is Artola doing? Get it cleared away. Oh my goodness gracious. Late highlight here in the half. It's picked up by Cucurella down the left-hand side. What are we going to do with it, though? That's the question. Allen finds Gronley. He goes to Markovic. Here's Gronley. He goes to Grandsir. He finds Diego Roland is blocked. Martin's shot is blocked. And now the counter-attack is on. And this is where we've been getting beat all year. And it looks like it's going to happen again. Cucurella picks that one out, though. Let's see if there's actually anything to come from it. If the 2 blocked shots are all we're going to get out of this. Gronley has it. He finds Allen in the middle. Pings one out to the right-hand side. Grandsir has all the space he wants. He cuts in a little bit. His cross is blocked. And it's given away. It's just poor play all around. We're not doing anything right by the looks of it. And this is not good. Punted way over the top. Roland does pick it up somehow. There's no one there to help him, though. He puts it in. Eventually, Martins is there, and he buries one. Lovely strike. He came late, but it was still in time. 1-1, we pull level. This is not the time to let up, though. We still absolutely must keep pushing on. A draw, I'm not happy with the draw here. We need to get a win, because we're still sitting in the relegation zone with a point, and that's not good enough, frankly, for the team that we have. So we're going to hit halftime, we're going to go into them, make sure we get the result we need out of this game. I don't want to go aggressively, I feel like that's a little unnecessary, but my goodness, we need a second half performance here, more than we probably have in a long time. It's a corner for Leganes here, Schmid swings it in, Martins clears it away, but they're just going to get it back. It's a really poor clearance, and it's going to be swung in again here probably. Notice it's passed in. It's back out to Schmid. He's going to put it across goal, and it's 2-1. What is going on? Oh my days. Defensively seems to be an issue, which is odd because it never has been. And so I don't really know what to make of that. I'm going to make changes now. Actually, Robert's going to come off for Marçal, and Boveda is going to replace Pereira. I know going forward we need help too, but apparently we don't know how to defend today, so we're just going to have to hope for the best. So we do have a highlight here. Boveda has it. He finds Gronley. We need a goal now, otherwise we can probably call a victory here unacceptable. Out of the question. It's put in. Cleared away. Grandsir picks it up. What's he going to do with it? He finds Fabio Martins. He's probably going to turn and hit one. No, it's a penalty. Okay, that's... VAR is starting to annoy me. I'm going to be honest, because it's unnecessary so often. Diego Roland to step up. Can he actually get one? He can. He puts it down the middle. It's 2-2. Boy, we needed that one. And let's see. We actually need another one, so I hope we can get it. Let's keep going at them. See if we can sneak the winner somewhere in the next 20 minutes of play. I'm going to let things tick over for a little bit longer, but now it's probably time for a change. I think I'm just going to stick. Oh, I don't know. I want to bring off Grandsir. He's having a bit of a poor game. I just don't know what I want to do with it. Probably just put Martins out on the left-hand side and bring Kike in as the inside forward, where he played a little bit last season. Oh, I think we need to go very attacking for the last 10. I'm not happy with 2-2. This is risky. So if we concede, it's even worse. But it looks like it's going to be yet another league draw. It could be 3 draws in opening 4 matches in games that we should have taken at least 2 wins out of, and it is. We're going to tick away a 2-2. We have work to do, ladies and gentlemen. 3 draws from 4. It's not great. It's not really great. Yes, 2 of them were against teams defeat to best. One of them was against Valencia, but games like this, we have to be winning. So, I'm not particularly pleased, because okay. Well, that's left some food for thought, I have to say, because we need to figure out a way to fix this and get back to winning ways. Find a league win from somewhere. Hopefully that happens in our next game. We're home to Lugo, who are bottom right now, which can't get much worse than that at the moment. So hopefully we pick up a win there and that gets us back on track. We do play Real Madrid after that. We'll ignore that for now. We'll just focus on the next game. That's where we're going to stop for today. We're kind of good start, good Europa League start, not good in the league. Things need to turn around pretty quickly if we want to have a season like we had last year. Hopefully we can do that. You'll see next time if we did. Hit that like button, comment and subscribe. Join us for the next episode where we'll pick up a couple things. Might be in Europe, might throw another Europa League game in there. We'll see how the fixtures lie. See if we've managed to turn things around in the league a little bit. Please do join us for that. I will see you next time.